Remember, people choose to come here for their vacation. Soon you'll see that we're all alike. On the roster, we've got Mike, and Mike. Sometimes Butternut feels like a timeless land. We've got a dinosaur, a Stivie, and a Cookie Man. The training is free, and when you're all done, you'll forget what it's like to just ski for fun. For when you're out with Bill, you know you're in luck, because when Stu's in your sled, he tells you suck. That was it. And don't forget Peter, Paul, and others who insist on training till your toes turn blue. And in the end, you've skied a little, but you've learned a lot. And hopefully discovered our secret camping spot, Jared. Then spring approaches and the snow melts, and you realize this sense of acceptance that you've constantly felt. For this is no ordinary patrol, and of that there's no doubt. Here, altruism, togetherness, and the shared love for the mountain is what life is about. So once you've passed the class and aced all your tests, you'll pride yourself in a new patrol vest. Then come back next December when base is on, and you'll find that your journey is only just begun.
I think I'm going to set up here. I feel a train coming.
Can everybody hear me? It is an honor to be standing here before you tonight to recognize a very special patroller. He has given great service to others, both on and off the slopes. He served a 20-year career with the New York State Police and received the commendation of Trooper of the Year. He volunteers tireless hours to his community through the Milan Fire Department, beginning as a line firefighter, then company officer, assistant chief, and board member. He developed a first-of-its-kind fundraiser called Skis, Boards, and Badges.
With your help.
That brought the law enforcement community together on the slopes. The annual event raised a record amount of money for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society this year to help find a cure. This patroller has been an active member in the National Ski Patrol for almost 40 years and has served in many leadership capacities, most recently as patrol director. Half of the active patrollers on the roster have joined under his 10-year tenure. And let's not forget, Jeff is part
He is part
of a 3-generation patrol family. His father, also a recipient of the DSA, is now an alumni, and his son Robert, who could not be here tonight because he works at ESPN.
plug there.
Shameless plug.
When I think of this patroller, leadership is the first thing that comes to mind. His leadership stands out because his passion and drive to do the best and improve the ski patrol has been an inspiration to all. It is evident in his list of accomplishments: establishing standard operating procedures, revamping our website, upgrading lift evacuation, establishing a patrol house at the top of Chair 3, installing an AED in the upper lodge, upgrading our communications with new radios and a repeater, and in 2016 receiving the Regional Directors Award of Excellence. He has always had a strong mission to lead the patrol in a positive direction and implement improvements, as well as the confidence and flexibility to continually evaluate their effectiveness. He's a genuine, caring person that believes strongly in giving back service to others. Words like honesty, integrity, loyalty, organizer, problem solver also apply, and the list can go on and on and on. He is the center of our organization. He exemplifies the great qualities of the Butternut Ski Patrol. His leadership and service fosters camaraderie and brings out the best in everyone and truly makes the Butternut Ski Patrol shine. The Distinguished Service Award is one of National Ski Patrol's highest honors. It is given to individuals who have performed extraordinary service to the NSB and the skiing public over a long period of time. It is distinguished by the exceptional devotion to duty, outstanding performance, and excellent contributions to the system. It is not something that is given out easily, nor is this significance of its importance taken lightly. It is with privilege and great honor that I announce the recipient of the National Ski Patrol's Distinguished Service Award to my good friend Jeff Dunn.
It was supposed to be a surprise. I think he knew.
Yeah, I do.
Really good.
Before you get too far away here, I just want to do one thing. It must be said that with every great leader, there's a great woman that supports him behind the scenes.
You're stealing my thunder, Pat.
All the ski patrol, Barbara, thank you for so generously sharing your husband.
Okay, it's getting late. We have one more video to go. I purposely was not drinking tonight because I'd be too tempted to go off script, so I'm going to stay with the
Wait,
script.
hang on, pause. Susie, there's one more thing first. Come
I should say goodnight now.
sit, honey. Come sit.
Is it your poem time?
Oh, boy.
It's been many years.
So I would say like 90% of you here have never known that once upon a time, I used to do an annual ditty to Ski Patrol. And I try to sum up the year and all the good things that had happened and the fun things and the silly things. And then I retired after Peggy was born and I wasn't so cued in and I stopped. But this year it became increasingly obvious to me that I needed to do something. So we talk about how special this group is. It is. It's incredibly special, and I don't think we'll ever find anything quite like this ever again. And I am blessed to be part of it. So, my ode to Jeff.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Where'd the bartender go?
I know. And it's been a long time, so it might be a little rusty. At the age of 12, I first came to the Nut, and shortly thereafter got to hang in the patrol hut. Spent those early years on the hill following a boy. My friend had a crush on him. I was merely a decoy. Suffice to say that friendship waned, but I am happy to say my friendship with Jeff remains. Back in the day, we wrote letters before email and .com. And hey, wait a minute, weren't you at my prom? Over the years, the friendship grew and many more friends added to the crew. My skiing improved over the years, motivated by long ago post-sweet treat years. We've worn fire boots and danced at our weddings, and stayed in a cabin with far too squeaking Betty. We burned trees from the clearing party like a funeral pyre, and stood proudly in the Adirondack cabin saying, "That's fire!" Too many banged up knees in February, and us skiing that month now makes Barbara quite wary. Many fun New Year's Eve at first glance, but all we are saying is, give peace a chance. We watched as our group continued to grow, with a handful of babies all in a row. Most of those babies are now all grown and out forging lives of their very own. I can't believe we've been friends almost 40 years, with so much laughter and very few tears. Weekends in Vermont with Blizzard of Oz, or the Easter egg kit made by Paz. This group of ours really is one of a kind, the likes of which, again, you'll never find. You've left your mark on our patrol and are getting out before it falls into a black hole. You hung in tough and you wore your heart on your sleeve, and you stayed much longer when it would have been easier to leave. To not ski with you at the Nut will make me rather sad, but I know with this group of friends, more fun is to be had. So forgive me if this poem seems rather lame, but Butternut without you will never be the same. And I just realized I left my glass of wine at the table. Okay. Oh no, I did. I got that far. Okay. Here we go. So, a toast to my friend Jeff from your old pal Sue. May the future bring you joy and happiness in all that you do.